there everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Ladder, where today I am feeling very under the weather, but I'm hoping to get some battles in for you. I missed yesterday. Wasn't feeling well the day before. Started not feeling well on Friday, actually, and didn't think anything of it until kind of Sunday night, Monday morning. I realized I cannot do anything, but I'm feeling good now. And I haven't had, and so because of that, basically all weekend I didn't have a chance to make the changes that I talked about, which was switching Garchomp for Crocodile and possibly changing Sableye to Oranguru. But we're just going to go with this now anyways because I want to give you guys something. And I think the focus of the team, which are the top four, Mismagius, Arcanine, Tapu Koko, and Gastrodon, are still really solid, and I want to show them off. In this instance, God, I'm having trouble focusing. Arcanine, Garchomp, Muck, Tapu Lele, Gigalith, Tapu Koko. Mismagius is pretty great here, actually. Garchomp might be pretty good too, actually. I think so. I'm tempted to bring Arcanine, but I don't think I want to. I will bring Garchomp this one time. I'll bring Arcanine as well, and I don't even think Garchomp's that good. I think Gastrodon's better, truly. I'd like to be able to reset the terrain, but from Psychic Terrain, but I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity. This is a tough matchup. I'm not sure how to play against this team. I haven't really seen it before. Also, not seeing a whole lot of Muck lately, but, you know, Worlds is coming up real soon. Am I sad I'm not competing? Yeah. Was Worlds last year a ton of fun? Absolutely. Would I have enjoyed going to California again? Probably, but, you know, that's what happens when you don't put in the work. But, I mean, that was a conscientious decision. Alright, so this is pretty good. This is a pretty decent position here. Now, I think my opponent's going to feel some pressure. So what I want to do, unless that's Choice Scarf Tapu Lele, in which case we might be in some trouble. This usually KOs them. I mean, it's pretty strong, and Muck's going to probably want to switch out for, like, I don't know, something, or Protect, but I'm going to Swords Dance here. I think this is a pretty good option. We're applying offensive pressure now, immediately. It is Choice Scarf. Okay. You got me. You got me on that one. But I mean, we're gonna trade KOs here. Unfortunately, this Muck's gonna probably do a lot of damage to Mismagius. A knockoff won't do. I don't think a knockoff will KO just because we don't have that. We don't, there's no item to knock off. But it'll still do a lot because it's a Muck, and they're kind of strong. A knockoff is strong. Alright, so Scarf got us. Scarf is cute. We don't. Wow. Wow, I am very surprised we don't survive that. I figured we'd survive that. This is gonna be a real quick battle, isn't it? Man, everything that just could have gone wrong just went wrong. Okay, in a best of 3 situation, we want to bring Tapu Koko because that gives us, that weakens the Lele. I still think Mismagius is a good option. Is this, I don't even think I updated Gastrodon, because Gastrodon now is supposed to have Toxic. Because I've been practicing on Pokemon Showdown, it's had Toxic. Which is, I really needed against opposing Porygons. They were just too bulky, and Toxic really helps to slow them down. Well, at this point you gotta hope my opponent makes a mistake. Probably not going to, but yeah, no, this is not the one with Toxic. Recover is nice, but Toxic is better. I could put Toxic on Arcanine, but I like Wild Charge. I think it does a nice chunk of damage with the electric terrain, and also there's no way I'm getting rid of Extreme Speed. It's just too valuable. Gastrodon flinches. Gastrodon's definitely going to flinch here. Oh no! Oh, so hopefully this knocks out. Maybe not. Probably not. And we can't even We can't extreme speed here because of that electric terrain. How many turns are left of that? Too many. Well, I think our best bet here is to go for a double. And try and knock out the Garchomp. Because my opponent, if you're my opponent, you double into Arcanine. Right? You probably just double into Arcanine. Oh, that's cute. Tapu Koko. It's really cute. It's timid. So now we can extreme speed, but this protect's kind of pointless. Muck's gonna knock off our berry, which is very bad. But now we do get to scald the Koko. You know, I really ought to maybe add some more offensive EVs into Gastrodon so that Scald Extreme Speed will knock out Koko, because I find myself in this position an awful lot. I mean, my opponent here really, all they have to do is just make safe plays and they can win, but I'm going to protect Arcanine again and try and knock out Koko. My opponent, you probably switch out Muck into Garchomp. No. Okay, that's what you should do. So the other play you make there is you double into Muck, assuming that's going to switch out for Garchomp. But now this happens. So I guess now we're going to go for another double protect. This first game's not going so well, is it? Yeah, just going to do that. And unfortunately, no matter what, you know... Oh, we get it. Ooh, okay. But Garchomp's going to get to come back in, not intimidated. Yeah, that's a... I forget what it's even called. I think it's Gigavolt Havoc, yeah. Into Arcanine, but we're not going to take the full damage. It still might knock. I don't even know what the damage got. It's still going to do a lot of damage. Oh yeah. Nice little double. Ooh. That's a nice amount still. That's a surprising amount still. And we're going to get poisoned here for sure. No, oh, never mind. Well, we knock out the Koko, which is nice. Except now Garchomp comes in. And that Garchomp's definitely going to... Wait a minute, let's think about this. Because I'm thinking it's definitely going to want to protect. And like, Muck's going to poison jab Arcanine. I don't have my berry, so Flare Blitz isn't going to help me here. The thing is... How do I knock out... Because if you're Garchomp here and you have Protect... Definitely Protect. Unless you're Assault Vest. But I think if you were Assault Vest, you would have taken that Ice Beam a lot better than that. Yeah, so I think here... I don't have the berry on Gastrodon, do I? No, I don't. Do I recover or do I scald the Muck? That's the question. I think I have to scald the Muck and hope Garchomp protects and hope to get a burn. Between Flare Blitz and a burn, Muck protect. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I can just extreme speed you. What are you doing? I can't believe I got out of bed for this. I should have just stayed asleep. Whatever. I'm not in my usual cheerful mood, as you can rightfully tell. I am feeling quite under the weather. I am not prepared for this nonsense. Okay, so... Do I think that Garchomp had Protect? If it was Assault Vest, maybe it doesn't. You know, actually, that would make sense, because this Gastrodon has a decent amount of special attack investment. It is quiet. So maybe it was. Maybe that's why. I really ought to learn damage calcs, but there's really no point at this point. The season is basically over. But in other news, Worlds is exciting. That's coming up soon. That starts this week, I'm pretty sure. It starts on, I think Friday's the first day. And I can't wait to watch that. That's going to be so exciting. It's going to be nice to be able to watch it again without having to really worry about it. Because participating in Worlds last year was really fun. But it was also very stressful, and it was a truly exhausting experience. Because there were so many people. We were split into 2 flights, and like it was eight rounds best of 3 on day 1, and it went all day long. It went from 8 in the morning until like 5:36 at night. I mean, well, we were there before 8. We were supposed to start early. I don't think we started until like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. Because everything was so confusing. The security detail there was the whole situation was a mess, but it was still fun. Long day. I was very happy to sleep that night. And hopefully we can get another battle. I still thinking that, you know, I must have magical powers, because every time I call out something is going to be Choice Scarf Pokemon, it ends up being Choice Scarf. Now I don't want to say I have real life Harry Potter powers and I should be enrolled in Hogwarts, but I just might have real powers. I feel like there could easily be like a 5-minute compilation video of episodes of Ladder Up where I'm saying that's not Choice unless it's Choice Scarf, where the phrase unless it's Choice Scarf, and then 10 seconds later, Choice Scarf Pokemon. Just the immediate regret on my face. Let's get one more trainer. Trying to get another trainer before the global maintenance ladder restarts, because that's coming soon. Gives you a little insight into when I'm recording this. And then now, championship of battle. But I do really like this team. Things to consider, possibly. I do like Gastrodon, and I like the berry on it. I don't think I really need recover, because there's not a whole lot of opportunities where I want to like recover stall. Usually with Gastrodon, I'm either like protecting it to like. I do like having Arcanine next to Gastrodon is a really nice pair, and so I'm thinking maybe I do want to put Toxic on Arcanine, but this team's a little weak to certain weather archetypes, aka Double Ducks, and one of the ways it deals with that is Arcanine next to Gastrodon. Like the Arcanine next to Gastrodon and Double Ducks, they really can't do anything, and in that situation, Wild Charge helps so much. It really does make a difference. So if I had a better way to handle weather, I would take off Wild Charge for Toxic, probably. And if I was gonna do that, I'd probably change the Arcanine altogether. If I was gonna go Toxic, I'd probably make it like Calm and much bulkier. And oh my god. And then I might leave Recover on Gastrodon. But without that, without some kind of weather answer, weather/Tailwind answer, Gastrodon's gonna need Toxic, because otherwise I can't handle Porygon 2. It's just too bulky. And Snorlax is also a bit of a problem. Let's see here. Tapu Lele, Drifblim. So because of that, pretty much that's the reason to Sableye here. So let's bring it. Pheromosa really can't do anything to Miss Mages. But also, yeah, I'll be done in like 5 minutes.
Can she come pack around you?
Oh, huh?
She come pack around you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, it's not like I'm doing anything well. I lost my train of thought. Do we go on Coco or we go on... Yeah, I'll bring it. Why not? I kind of want to bring this Magus. I also kind of don't. I do think... See, this is where I'd love Gastrodon to have Toxic, because I could throw that onto Snorlax and it'd be great. I'm also a little worried about a Speed Swap Pheromosa. I think here, though, Miss Magus is good. And I'm going to bring Arcanine. I think it's just better overall. I want to bring Gastrodon, but there's just not space for it. Alright, Kojiro, let's see what you got. This looks interesting. So Speed Swap Pheromosa and Snorlax, that's a real thing. It's a real threat that I'm very concerned about. Well, I haven't seen those kind of shenanigans in a while. Maybe I want to run those shenanigans. This sounds like fun. Pheromosa Porygon Z. Okay. What do you do here? You probably U-turn, don't you? There's gonna be some U-turn kind of shenanigans. Although, if it is... This would be weird because I could punish this, but if Porygon switches into Snorlax and the Pheromosa just speed swaps, that's bad. That's really bad. I kind of want to bring an Arcanine here. No, because we could get Breakneck Blitzed. I'll bring in Miss Magus here. Now, if Pheromosa U-turns into Sableye, probably knocks us out, and that's not good, because then a speed boost would be really bad. What's that? Top of it. Oh, okay, that's cheeky. I didn't even consider that. Look at that. That's nice. That's really nice. So now we're gonna see a Trick Room, aren't we? Oh. Oh. Well, never mind. I just taunt that. That just gets taunted right now. That is so dumb. That was really stupid. Sorry, I don't even mean that wasn't stupid, but if you were gonna do that, why not just leave Drifloon Lele in the first place? That makes not a lot of sense. So now definitely gonna switch in Coco here, and I'm gonna go ahead and try and kill this Lele. Now, because your Drifloon Shadow Ball is not going to knock out my Miss Magus. I mean, it'll do damage, but it's not going to knock me out. Right? And then next turn I can just do this. I can just attack you. How could this possibly go wrong? Shadow Ball and Miss Magus, yeah. Yeah, that does way more than I hoped for. We are going to get rid of this, which is nice. Super nice. And next turn, we can attack the balloon. Very interesting stuff. I gotta say, though, this Miss Magus doesn't really have a ton of defensive investment. It's only got like 3 extra points in HP, and then maybe a couple, one or two in special defense. But you see, it took that Shadow Ball from what I assume is a pretty offensive Drifloon. So now what do I want to go for? Saw Pheromosa. Porygon Z switched out, and that was very weird. So kind of want... Who do I have? What's on my team? Who do I have? I don't have... We'll switch here. I'll put in... I'll put in Sableye. Why not? I could double into Drifloon, but I think the Drifloon's just going to Shadow Ball. In which case, I want Sableye to take that because it's neutral, and Sableye special... Oh, that's so cute. That's one of my things. That's adorable. I'm not even mad. I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Okay. Okay. I don't have a great way to stop that. I really don't. My guess is that's Choice Specs Porygon. If I Quash, that'd be fantastic right now. I think it is Choice Specs. I'm gonna play it safe here. I'm going to protect And the Drifloon could just round, but I definitely don't want to just let it get a tailwind for no reason, because that would be the end of us. I never even thought about using Drifloon for round. That's really cute. I really like that. I should have thought of that. What to do, what to do, what to do. Well, hello. Yeah, I think here, gonna have to get rid of whatever item that Porygon has. It's giving me a bit of a tough time right now. That's certainly interesting. Why would you do that? I don't understand that at all. Ah, okay. Well, there you go. Call me silly. I don't really have a great way to stop this Pheromosa, do I? This is so interesting. I didn't even consider that, and that's a shame because I feel like I don't want to sound like a bragger, but I feel like that I was definitely the originator of that idea. You can go back to videos from years ago where I was using round. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and yeah, let's kill this balloon. It's like a one more turn of taunt, so next turn I would have to waste a turn taunting it anyways. Might as well just attack it. Oh, that's alright. That's not the worst. It's not gonna do too much from Pheromosa. I sure hope not. Yeah, that's gonna activate our berry too. Yeah, see that I don't think was a good play. Because that doesn't do enough damage. Like, you could have just high jump kicked or poison jabbed. That would have been better. Now, even this foul play is going to do a decent amount to Pheromosa. I can just extreme speed it next turn. Hello. I'm being told that dinner's ready. Look at that, that's almost half. That's insane. Pheromosa's got the defenses of a wet paper bag. And now I'm pretty sure that Porygon is choice specs. And so I'm assuming the Pheromosa has Protect. I'm going to try and burn its Protect. And I'm going to trick this Porygon to take some damage boosting item it probably has. It probably has... It doesn't have Life Orb, we've already seen that. Probably has choice specs if I had to guess. If it has like a normal gem, then we're in a bit of trouble, because we can't take that. We are, however, giving it a Focus Sash, which is not great. But I think we're going to need to survive this turn here. It was choice specs. Ooh. Oh. That's no bueno. That's really no bueno. That's actually pretty terrible. Wow. Let's kill that real quick. And then... This is bad. This is really bad. Okay, so we should knock out Pheromosa here. Yeah. Problem is that now we're going to take some move from the Porygon, like Hyper Beam, or just Round. Ground Shadow Ball. And we don't live. It's not great. Oh, Sableye though. Thawing out, but I mean this foul play is not gonna do like any damage. Yeah. Wow. Getting beat by my own memes. That hurts. That truly hurts. Truly hurts. But if you, again, not to sound like a dippy, and I'm sure I wasn't the first person to use a round team, but definitely I think the first person to kind of go for it, you know, on a Battle Spot series. Because I was doing videos back in like I think November of 2015, almost 2 years ago, with that same nonsense. But anyways, you know, sometimes things go your way, and sometimes a guy named Kujira wearing a fedora and white glasses just bends you over and spanks you a little bit. That's okay. That's it today, guys, though, for Ladder Up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you're not already, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And I hope to see you back tomorrow when I am going to hopefully be feeling a little bit better and be a little more energetic than this one. So, more like my usual self. So, see you next time.